is Matthew Blume. I work at Peak & Singer Strauss Asset Management, where I'm a portfolio manager of private client assets and also the manager of shareholder advocacy. Educational background is electrical engineering. I went to Valparaiso University for undergrad, and I worked as an engineer for about 5 years before transitioning into finance. And then I also have the CFA charter. What's great about what I do is that every day is different. You never know. Anytime you work in the markets, every day there's something changing. So that's always exciting. Another thing is that really kind of the sky's the limit in this kind of business. You can go as far as you want to go, and as far as your drive will take you. And there are a lot of really exciting trends in our industry too, one of which we're heavily involved in, which is environmentally, socially responsible investing. So that's something that's exciting to me. I think what's really valuable in this kind of role is to have a combination of analytical skills, but also really good communication skills, both spoken and written. I think something that's really underrated. I think a lot of people believe that you just have to be really analytically sound, which is true, you do, but there are lots of human computers out there. What the industry really needs is not only people who can do the math, but people who can communicate it to people as well. So I think that's a really important piece of this puzzle. We use a lot of tools in our work. Excel is a big one. Anytime you're working in the financial industry, you're going to use a lot of Excel. But then we also, we have lots of data aggregation software. We use like FactSet. We use a Morningstar product called Morningstar Direct, which does, we get a lot of research through that. We can do portfolio modeling, performance reporting. We use that software very extensively. And then, we've got our portfolio accounting systems. APX is the name of that. And so we use a lot of different tools. We use Bloomberg, we use S&P Capital IQ, all the different data aggregators. We use all of those to get market data and things like that. So a lot of different software tools. Of course, I wear a lot of hats because our firm is relatively small. We're a boutique firm, about 19 people. So everybody in our firm wears a lot of hats, but my time is really spent right now working like directly with clients, like sitting down, doing client portfolio reviews, analyzing portfolios of prospective clients, people who are interested in coming to work with us. I spend a lot of time doing that. I spend part of my time filing shareholder resolutions and getting into our shareholder advocacy efforts, which really go hand in hand with our environmental and social responsibility, which is a big part of what we do. And then I spend quite a bit of time kind of like digging into the stocks that we're holding in the portfolio that our analysts are putting in front of the portfolio managers. Two things: work on your math and work on your writing, because I think we see a lot of people. We were hiring for a position a little over a year ago, and we had a really hard time finding good candidates for that job because what we kept seeing candidates who had great analytical skills, but who really we just did not feel had the communication skills that were required for a portfolio manager position. You have to be able to communicate both on paper and in conversations, and it's really hard to find people that have that balance of those skills. So definitely work on your communication, but you also need to have the math skills. So.